Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're doing okay. Hi, my name is Betty, and I am back, and I am here to show you that the process is very easy for you to start your home care business in Texas. So, one of the things that you need to know is where to get the information. Again, for those who don't know me, my name is Betty, and I help CNAs and also caregivers or anyone who would like to start their home care business in Texas. I help you start your home care business in Texas. We work through the licensing, and then we work through compliance, and then we work through operations. So operations part is the last part. Okay, first we want to get licensed, and we want to get the best, everything that is needed by the state, because the state is the one that licenses. So don't get caught in a situation where you're doing things the wrong way. You have to do things the right way. And if you've been listening to me, I always advocate for doing things right. Do things right. Because when you do things right, you have a clean conscience and you're able to do your business in peace. So I decided today that I was going to share my screen. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen, and then we're going to go over this together. So now, if you're in Texas, get your pen and paper. Let's do this together. It's very, very simple. You can do this by yourself. But if you feel that you're not able to do this by yourself, you're welcome to reach out to me. Let me know, and I will be able to help you. All right. So now you have your pen and your paper. We are working through the steps. Step number one, we said you need to decide you need to decide that you're going to do this business, and then you need to decide who you're going to give the services to. For example, you're going to give the services to senior community. Another example is pediatric, okay? Another example is it's seniors, like the veterans care. Okay, so you have to decide. And even when it comes to seniors, there are different categories of seniors. It just could be the general public, or it could be dementia clients, or it could be cancer patients. It just depends on what you decide to do. Okay, all right. So this is for Texas again. So if you're in Texas, you go to the Texas Health and Human Services website. Then when you go to the website, from the homepage, you will see a list. The place where you want to click is providers, right? When you click on providers, go scroll down to long-term care, okay? Click on the long-term care providers. Then that's when you'll come to the page that I am in. But before you get to this particular place, once you click on long-term care providers, you will go and click again on another link that says home and community support services. Okay, there are very many links there, so you have to be very careful that you're choosing the right thing so that you get the correct license. Okay, home and community support services. All right, so they have seriously outlined what you need here. Becoming licensed in Texas. HCSSAs must be licensed to operate. Remember, I said, do not get caught doing the wrong thing. Do not get caught trying to give services and you are not licensed. But to become a licensed agency, you must do these things that they have put here. Now, administrators and alternate administrators, by this time you have registered your business, just the regular registering, like registering your business name, because you need that. You need to register your business name, you need to get your NPI, you need to get your tax, the EIN, okay? By this time you have this information. So because you will need to upload that when you do your applications, okay? So the administrator and the alternate administrator for the home care, they have to do a pre-survey. It's a computer-based training. And you see this link here is blue. So when you click on it, let me see. Let's see. Let me maybe open another link here. So when you go to this, you will see they have everything here for you. They have the instructions. So what you need to do is start from module 1, module 2, module 3, all the way. You do all those modules, okay? Once you do all those modules, I want to advise you that every time you finish a module, it doesn't save. And actually, they give you a warning. So if you don't see that warning, you're going to start over again. Make sure you save those certificates on your desktop. If you do not save the certificates on your desktop, you are going to start over, okay? But they also when you're starting the test, they tell you that you have to save that, because once you leave, you've left, okay? So and then now you'd have to start again, so that's gonna take too much time. And both of you have to do it. The alternate and the administrator, both of you have to do this. It's required. And actually, when you get to the system called Tulip, where you put in your information and do your applications, they will ask you for this information, okay? Then you properly complete the application. The application is done in a system called Tulip. They used to do paper before, but they stopped doing paper, which made it so easy. So now you just register your account on Tulip. Tulip is Tulip, Tulip. And once you register your account there, you just start filling in the things they need. And you can fill in slowly and save and come back to it. Okay, you can fill in slowly and save and come back to it. Just remember to save your work so that when you come, you're not repeating yourself all the time. Okay, then you must upload all the documents that they require. That is not optional. Okay, you must upload all the documents they require. Then they have something really nice on that Tulip. They have something really nice that will tell you when you have deficiencies, right? So make sure you're always running that deficiency, okay? Just to make sure that there's nothing that you're missing, okay? So when you get to it goes in sections, so it helps you out and goes in sections. They have put it in a very nice, simple way. But when it comes to deficiencies, make sure you run that deficiency so that it tells you what you are missing or what you need to redo, and then go back and do it, okay? Before you click submit, okay? So then after that, after the deficiencies, you've done all you need to do. Then the other thing you need to do also, still on the same Tulip, okay? You cannot submit your application before payment. So you have to have your payment ready, okay? But then once you've made sure that everything is okay, you have filled in correctly, you have done everything that you can, and you have done everything according to what they want, you have to be registered and be in good standing with the State Controller of Public Accounts, be registered with and be in good standing with the Secretary of State, be approved, then you'll be approved by the license and then certification unit, okay? But you have to pay. Then after you pay, you submit. Then when you submit it, you don't call them to follow up. You will be going to Tulip to check your status. Remember, they do the licensing approvals or denials, because maybe there might be something they might deny, but most of the time they will ask you to fix something. If you're working with someone, they will ask you to fix something and then you send it back, okay? So you will always get like if everything is okay, it will just pass through. But if something is missing or something that doesn't look right the way you filled it up, you will have to make corrections. They will let you know to make corrections, okay? And then you send it again. You don't have to pay again. You don't have to pay again. Just need to fix the correction they have made and then send it. And then remember, when you send it, it doesn't mean that you're number one on the top of the list. They do things as they come. Like, how do you call it? They do things as they come. So if maybe you submitted your application and you're number 30, they will not jump to you because number 1 to 29 need to be taken care of, okay? So those are things that you need to remember. Now, This process is not difficult at all. The only thing I am saying is that as you're doing this, just be patient, do not rush, but make sure you complete it. So if you haven't done your business registration and you're sure that you want to do this business, do your business registration, get your EIN, get your NPI, and then go to this website. Why I'm saying that? You cannot do your application without having your business registered, okay? The insurance can come later. The business insurance, those things will come later. But the registration has to be there for you to even start doing your application. And then the other thing too, even to do the Tulip, to do the registration on Tulip, you need your app, you need your information to be able to register your business for you to be able to start doing your application on the system. They're not doing paper applications anymore. So you have to remember that once you decide to start this, you have to go to Tulip. Okay? Tulip. I am going to keep repeating that because I've had people saying, things like, yeah, you can do paper. No, they used to do paper. They used to do paper, but now they're not doing paper. They're doing, what you call it? They're doing online. Okay. So now time frames for application. I really wanted to say so. An application from an agency for initial renewal and change of ownership. Okay. Upon receipt, they will check thoroughly to see that you have completed your application on Tulip. Remember? In Tulip? Yes. Then the licensing unit has up to 45 days to process the application. That's why I said, do not finish your application and then you call, okay? So if the unit receives incomplete application, they will notify you via Tulip for any deficient items and application. Remember, I said deficiencies will be requested for you. So you must respond to complete with the correct information. They give you 30 days to complete this, or the application will be denied. Remember, they're very strict with time. They check. When they ask you to do something, they will check the day they asked you to do it. Then once they check that day, if it's within the time frame, you're good. If it's not within the time frame, then you are subject to denial, okay? So when they receive your deficiency response in Tulip, the licensing unit will issue or deny the license within 45 days unless other matters prevent the approval or denial for the application. For example, pending survey or enforcement recommendation. Remember, I was telling you, like when you do when you finish your stuff, you kind of start over. That's what I was talking about. So you still have to be patient, okay? So now, that for now is the basic part I wanted us to talk about. There's so much information in this website and they have put it really, really nicely for you to get it. But I want to say this to everyone. If you are not able to do this by yourself, that is okay. You're welcome to let me know and I can help you. I can do it for you through the process. I can help you, but you will have to say that you need help. If you do not need help, I have given you just the basic, which is what you need to get yourself started, okay? Take one step at a time, one day at a time, and make sure you do things right, okay? Thank you so much. It was nice being here with y'all. And thank you so much for giving me your space. And if you have any questions, you're free to call me. And I mean, not call me, but you're free to send me a message. And if you haven't joined the community, please go ahead and join the community. And, there's more in there in the community. So come on to the community on the other side. All right. Okay. The community link is in my bio. So you should be able to click it. It's a free community to get in just for the basic part of things. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Have a good day.